Hello, guys. I'm just waiting for my coffee and the ad though. So, I hope you're doing great. Today we're gonna work little bit on the world and some fine tuning on some face tracking. This week will be I will work a lot this week. I'm gonna work. It's gonna be a week of work, and I'm gonna focus on a bunch of stuff. Anyway, that's the ad going on. Bop, 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 bop. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. There we go. Hello, everyone. I am Kitty Cat. Sorry for not. Whoa, let's see if things work. What? Okay, I need to turn on my light. Wait a minute, that's not how I do it. Do I have arms? Hello, arms. Why don't I have arms? Why arms not working? Hello, arms. Arms. Hey, lactating dad. I hope you're lactating today. I hope you have good lactation, if that's what it's called. I don't know. Okay, I need to get the coffee, otherwise it's gonna burn. Woo! There we go. The coffee is gonna burn. Yes, I have. Yes, I use a. Since I broke my French press, I use my mocha pot, and you don't want that one to stay on the stove because then it kind of breaks. So immediately when it sort of starts to make sound, you need to take off the coffee. So, and it's a very small coffee. It's almost like an espresso, which is fine. Don't mind it. I don't know why my arms doesn't work. So something's going on here. So this one. Hello. Okay, so there's something not working. That should be enabled. Wow, this is great. What the fuck is going on? Change my name. Okay, we do that. Immediately we have broken stuff. Webcam motion capture, webcam motion receiver. Log in. Hello, ITO. Hello, Ninja. Hello, cuties. There we go. Now we have arms. Right. A bit of a short stream today because I have the cozy event later. As some of you may know, on Mondays I open an instance and we just hang out a little bit. And let's see. And today's gonna be the same thing again. I'm actually gonna open the same instance, but the night version of that one, and just put on some I don't know, cooking videos or something, and just chill for 2 hours. But I have a lot of stuff to do this week. I posted a new schedule, which is fine. I'm gonna mute my Discord. Sorry about that. I posted a new schedule on my Discord. Let's see. We're gonna be here. There we go. A new schedule on my Discord. We got the basically the same as last week, except that I changed. Let's see. I changed on Sunday. There's not going to be a stream, and I won't be able to make it for the Create and Learn Together because a friend is coming over to cuddle, and so I'm gonna do that. And also have a heart rate sensor, as you may see on the top here. If you want to try, help me get that. It's just a fun thing. I thought, it's cool if I have it for dancing and you can see my heart rate. And maybe we figure out that I'm about to die or something. Maybe I have heart rate failure. But it's also good for streaming because I can always show it. And I mean, why not? And also in VR, I could add so my heart color would sort of blink with my heart rate, which might be a cool thing. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm actually gonna change to something a bit more chill, to be honest. So we're gonna do Zelda because today I feel like I need a bit of a slower speed. Because yesterday I just sat down and just continually worked for 12 hours just on everything. And I finished so much yesterday. It was crazy. And we also had the Create and Learn Together, and Sleepy Will joined, and we were working together on making helping them understand box modeling. It was really fun, actually. And I'm surprised that I could help them. Ham was helping too. It was amazing. I learned new things about Blender that I didn't think about before. So it's really, really cool. If you next Sunday, I'm not going to be here, but after that, you feel free to join. Also, it's on Sunday. I don't know if Ham will be there, but you can still join and hang out in the chat if you want to. So that's what's going on. Since I destroyed my French press, which is fine. It was super cheap. I have a French press still, but it's too big, right? I am using a mocha pot. And it's very small, but you get very strong, very good coffee. I'm just lazy to use this, and I've destroyed so many of these because if you forget them on the stove, they just fucking die. And I dishwashed one by mistake when I was so tired. I didn't understand. Then they break too, so they shouldn't be dishwashed. They should be clean with water, no soap, because aluminum. And yeah, they're pretty sensitive stuff. They're pretty cheap though. They're like $20, and you get really good coffee with these. If you learn how to use them, you get some good coffee for very low price, and it's almost like a espresso. Anyway, so it's the same thing this week, dancing and all that. I was working yesterday on. Let's see. I can show you. I think I posted here. I almost finished. Pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I almost finished the face tracking for this character. I think it's pretty good actually. There's a few issues with the bottom of the. I need to smooth everything out, and also to make sure that it also works well with Y-seams when you do like it opens too much, which is very common for a lot of these face tracking add-ons. But so this is the first test of it, and you see it down there on the mouth, but otherwise it's pretty good. The cheek puff is a bit weird, but because it's so low poly, but it works anyway. And this one I like. So gonna fine tune this week, and I'm gonna sit down and just get assets out there. I have a bunch of stuff. I also, if you see, I also have a pair of glasses on my avatar. This is made by me too, so I'm thinking maybe I could just for 100 yen or something you can get these. But yeah, they are for yeah. So that's what I did yesterday, and I also worked on the El Alba world. I've been planning a lot. For those that I probably can show it without. It's probably okay for me to show it. But we have like a group. Hello, Jacker. And in El Alba, and I'm currently I'm organizing things to make for the world, like cloud shader. We need a cloud shader. We need to figure out flooring. We need to make pillars. So I'm doing all of this, organizing all of this in a way so that we can get people to work on it. Water poisoning. I'm gonna drink a little bit of coffee, Jacker. So that's also what I was doing yesterday, and the face tracking. I worked a little bit on my room. I was sleeping in my room tonight, and people actually joined and slept. I'm so amazed. I thought it would be bad. I'm like, no one's gonna be here, but it works. And I'm gonna make it cozy. I'm gonna make it feel like my place. And because it was so different, like being in my own world and seeing the photos of my friends and the music that I like, and just make it with the colors that I have in my own room, or apartment. It just I felt so sleepy. It's insane. So it's really cool. I really like it. So I'm gonna do some things to that, but not today. So if you want to visit my room, it's on. It's a link. You can either go to my profile on VRChat or my in my Discord, and this is called Azugao's bedroom. It's not gonna be a bedroom entirely later, because I'm gonna add another room that is like a art place where you can paint, and also a little hangout spot with some cozy sofas and stuff, where I want to be able to show my booth assets, and also my avatar edits, and some photos on friends and stuff like that. So feel free to check that out. It's gonna be a project that I work off stream. I planning on adding something little every day, or when I can. And it's been really fun. And so this is also what I've been planning like this. This is what I've been doing, like trying to split up the world in different areas like this, so it's easier for the group. We're planning to get together to understand that, oh, you're gonna work on the bar. That means you're gonna be working here. You're gonna do that. It was working out for you. It was pretty. It's so early. It only took like 3 days. Like it's only been out for 3 days, and it took me a day to just upload. And it's a prefab, right? And then it's kind of good because they use this shader and that to do that. There's really good to get our already made prefab room and look at how they do it, because you can kind of reverse engineer it. Because you're gonna realize, oh, there's some good settings. Then I can use that for the El Alba world maybe, and there's some really good way of learning if you are a person that likes to sort of look at how others do it. But I've been adding my own stuff now, so it's gonna turn into something else completely. So this is kind of what I've been splitting everything up like this. But currently I'm working on the core of the world. And this was kind of how it looked like. This is how I presented it the other day to El Alba. So we'll see. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And the face tracking, of course. Oh, I have something else that's so cool. I have to show you this. Let's see. Snow has joined. Welcome, Snow. Let's see. Welcome, Snow. I want to make my own VRChat room eventually, but that'll be in the future. Get enough product ready. Yes, it's pretty easy to find. The prefabs already have all the lights and stuff ready, which is why I got that. I want to make it from scratch too, but I mean, why would I do that when there's so many cool things already out there that I can customize? Oh no, it's the toilet. Immediate toilet. Violent painter. Oh, you know. Oh, we okay. they are we. Oh my god, no. I wanna share this. Let's see. I have a GIF here. I don't know if it's finished, but this is made by Fanto. They are making new emotes for me. Banned? No, no. And they're making this thing here, and it's so cute. Look at this. They're making a set of emotes. They're actually for a Tamagotchi, but I'm gonna add these as emotes on Twitch. They're so good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. And yeah. And also stickers on Discord. That's so good. Yeah. Oh my god, what's going on? You know each other. No. Oh my god. Anyway. It's my little Discord. Yeah. I have to see this. Remember the guy you call a bot? No, I call a lot of people bot. Why? You banned Violent Painter 4 times? Nah. No. Nah, you didn't ban them. I like Violent Painter. What is going on? It's so weird that you actually know each other. It's so weird that I actually met Violent Painter in VR, and that's how I'm like, let me be in it. You can be in my Discord. Why do you have a? Oh yeah, it's a really good mocha pot here. It's so big. Yeah, you can be. You're welcome. It's not a. It's not a place. It's 18 plus. But I don't do the horny stuff. There's no not safe for work stuff. But we can do suggestive stuff. That's fine. Like, and it's welcome. Yeah. So that's my place. You're welcome. We should ban it. We're not banning anyone, guys. Okay, I'm gonna open we're gonna work a little bit on the world today, and for about 2 hours. Thank you for resubscribing, Qshan. Thank you so much. And I also need to finish the dog. Hello, Qshan. Thank you so much. I also need to finish the face tracking for this one. I think it's turning out okay. I tested it for the first time yesterday. I haven't done the mouth tongue tracking yet, but I will do that too. So it's pretty fun that it had a pretty good result and people liked it too. So hello, Fenrir. Hello. So it's pretty cute. I like this. Where is it? This sort of pout. I managed to do like that. I love that expression. It's so cute. It's very cute. But we're not gonna work on that. We're gonna be working on El Alba World. And today I'm just gonna continue a bit with the mountains to see if I can sort of get it ready so I can. Hi, he hasn't slept yet. Why do you have? Can you change your color to something else? Then why is it so blue on the other screen? But it's purple here, but on the other screen it's like dark blue, and I can't read your username. Okay, Mika, you should sleep together right now. It has such a calm and gentle nature. The what? The world or the dog? Wow. Yeah, that's good. Hi, bud. Hello, Seven. Okay. Okay. The dog out. Yeah, it's cozy, right? Okay. Yeah, it's very calm, and you will see me retexture it this week. We're gonna make a sort of a white version of it, a cute version of it that I'm gonna use and put the Kigo on it. And other things, I'm doing it, guys. Let's see if I can show the Blender. Do I have it? Let's see. I know I told you guys. Let's see. Do I have it? What the fuck? Why do I have two? There we go, I think. We are also doing something else. And I told you so many times. I told everyone, no more green cats. But, it's gonna happen. We're gonna be another, you're gonna make another green cat. Fuck. No. No. See. We're gonna make a new uncle. I am making another fucking green cat, guys. I'm so sorry. We are making another one, and it's gonna be this one. This one is gonna be interesting. I couldn't help it. I am turning this one into a green cat too, and it will. There are some changes I will do to it, but Greens 4.0, yeah, another fucking green cat. But this one, I won't work as hard on this one. It already looks good, so it's just gonna be green. The eyes are good, the mouth. But here's the thing: the face tracking available for this model looks like shit. So I'll make my own. Anyway, so yeah, it's a very cute. I actually love the legs. And he's hello, Amneko. And he's gonna get my femboy outfit with the collar and all that shit. Crazy cat. Yeah, I should stop. I am addicted to this, and it's not good. It's not good. At least I know it's an easy design, so it's not too bad. And And I look at this, I don't feel like I need to add too much. Maybe some side flow, custom normals, inner ear fluff, remove that. Replace the tail. Nah, tail is good. Maybe shape that a little bit. Custom normals on the tail. Paws, I need to have custom normals on the beans so they look more soft. Mouth, maybe a matte cap on the tongue. So there's not much to do. Maybe a new outfit. Maybe make a custom collar. Digimon. Yeah, it's a bit Digimon, so I shouldn't. Except some Digimons are crazy. So, but yeah, let's take a look at this. So, but yeah, I did you join the Discord, Eros? You're welcome to do so. Someone add me on Discord. What is this? Violent Painter. Nah. Not accepting. Why do you know Digimon so much? It's like, why do you know off-brand Pokemon? Actually, do you know that Digimon? I think it was before. Isn't Digimon? What came first, Digimon or Pokemon? I think Digimon came first. No, Pokemon. Yeah, the Pokemon was first. But they're so different, so there's not. That's why it still works. Violent Painter wants to be friend. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna mount a little bit. Mount. We're not gonna mount. There we go. And objects. We don't want it to be random now, so we. What did they say? I don't know, but it reminds me of Digimon. Got the Gatomon colors. What is Gatomon? Wait a minute, I've seen this one. I never really got into the. Yeah, it looks very much like it, to be honest. Yeah. Just add these and it's done. Did they release the new game yet? That's hella cute though. The problem with the Digimon and all this, like Pokemon as well, is like you Sprigatito. You know, wow, he's so cute. He's so cute. Evolution. Why are you standing up? Why you cute and then you turn into human? Hello. Why you do this to me? You should just be cuter. It should be like this. There should be the other way around. Ugly and then becomes cute. It should be like first this and then that and then that. I mean, come on. It's like the monkey evolution Pokemon. Where is it? No, the fighting monkey. Where's the fighting monkey? It's like this guy. Wow. So cute. Twacky and then Rillaboom. What the fuck? Not he ugly? But I think I like this cutie. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna call them ugly. I mean, this one is kind of hot, but this too much. They are indeed very different, even if they were more creature collector franchise. They are. I mean, they're pretty. I mean, pretty cool. Just that I feel sad when I play and they become these monsters. You know. Okay, he's not ugly. Sorry. We're gonna go here. So let's see. Where were we? Walk navigation. We don't need to do much here. We just want to see if we can. Actually, we probably want random colors. Yeah. Then I can see what's up. That's very messy. We can remove that, I think. Basically, I'm just gonna work on this for a little bit. The middle one is it's kind of hot, cute, but I'm not gonna call them ugly. Then I'm so sorry. Here I need to add like a way to go up. But first, I just want to make it sure that you can kind of walk around here. So, let's see, that's fine. You will be able to do that. We're gonna go here. Yeah, we're gonna remove this. Can bring up the arc a little bit. I need to add that to the list. Yeah, calling Sprigatito is like calling myself ugly. You know, that's not okay. You wanna do that. I'm gonna do this as well. I'm just gonna add a thing to Canboard. Alba World. That's finished. Modeling shader cloud mountain. Shader clouds. That's here. We're gonna add here work in progress. Update, make a work table. Add question. Add arcs. There we go. That's for the. It's gonna be scuff as hell for now, but not. I think it would be good if I start to kind of. I have all of this, right? It's gonna be very scuffed now, and I shouldn't like bother too much with this. I need to have a long stream where I do this like for a while. This week, like it's gonna be one stream where I just do this, tidy everything up. That didn't work. To get an idea. And we don't want the mountain to be all the way up here, so let's see, what is that? Is it this one? Gonna bring that down. It's so messy. Can I do this? It should probably be like that. Can have it like that. I don't know. It's hard for me to answer that question unless you tell me what you're thinking about. Or what did you have in mind? It's like it's such an open question. It's hard to answer. Bring that in here. Ugh. This is so annoying because it's so messy. There are probably better ways of doing this, but I just need to get some shapes out there. So it's gonna be messy for a bit. You're gonna be fighting. Combate. There we go. And then we need to remove it on the top. Then you have to ask me. I can't give an answer to that because it's too open-ended. If you say I want to ask, do you get any tricks for 3D modeling? Then you have to put some context in. So you want to make a world, then you have to ask me. You have to ask yourself as well. What is it that you want to do? Like, you want to make something that's different. Okay, so what is that? You know, you have to bring me more info. Otherwise, I can't answer. It's hard. Do you understand? Mm. No, 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 no. Ah, I need to add that to my fucking notes. I need to add. Yeah, the corgi, that's so too open-ended still. So you need to ask me more specifically, like if you're doing 3D, as an example, you are working in Blender and you are sculpting or you're box modeling, you're doing something and you don't know how to do a specific thing, then you have to ask about that specific thing. You can't ask me. That's the problem. This is one of the problems that I often see when people come to the stream. Then you need to Google, you need to YouTube how to make mountains. How do I do it? Because I can't give you a tip on that. You have to do that, and because it's too big. You're thinking too big. You can't. It's like asking someone, how do I drive a car, or how do I use Blender? You know, it has to be how. I can't, like, the tips and tricks. That's more the smaller things. I can't. Do you understand? So we're gonna see if we can. Yes, no, not like that, Kushan. What I mean is the concept, the idea. So if you tell me I need to know, you want to make, if you say to tell me I want to make a world with mountains, I'm like, okay, well, I can't really give you tips and tricks about that. Because it's more like, if you're working in Blender and you want to make a specific thing for the world, which could be like how to make a mountain, then maybe I can help. I'm trying to explain here that it's hypothetical. It's too big, the question, for me to help. It has to be, oh, I'm in Blender. I don't know how to add a mask. I'm like, okay, we can figure that out. Or I don't know how to add a seam to the model when I'm wrapping. Okay, we can do that. That's the kind of thing I can help with. I can't help you to envision your to visualize your world. You know, I'm doing a mod right now for a game, a small fighting game. That's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually gonna start to work a little bit on making new. I want to specifically work on this area to make a better. We're gonna turn this into something better. We're gonna work on that. I think. Like the way I'm doing mountains now, this is not final at all. I'm just having an idea on how I will shape it. You know, this is garbage. There's so much topology. There's like a million. It's so much. It's too much, and it shouldn't be like this and all that. But I'm just trying to get an idea of, shape it. You know, and I guess that's the tip I give you. Like, but I feel like I need to kind of visualize this better. I need to add. We need to take a look at that part a little bit later. But for now, let's just add these. So now you can at least see sort of how it will look like. Let's clean this up. Whoa. Can I get a better view? Thank you. I mean, this is such a big project. Honestly, if you want to make something, you should make something much smaller. I am only working on this because I know that I'm not going to be alone. If I would do this alone, no way. I would never make something this big. No way. No. Ain't gonna happen. And I'm not really a world builder either. I'm just happen to help with this for El Halba, so that's about it. There we go. Bunch of dirt. I'm gonna hide this later. Like make. Okay, we're gonna see. So, we're gonna do this. I'd say that if you want to do 3D modeling, you have to trust the process. You have to. Oh fuck. You have to not be afraid of showing unfinished work. I've had this discussion a lot lately with Crazyux, and they're having a tough time. They're so good, but they're having a tough time to let people experience and check out the stuff that they do, even if it's not finished. And this is not uncommon in art, like when it comes to artists. Things does not need to be finished. Okay, do you have a solution for leaves being transparent on one side? Okay, so I've read a little bit about this, so I can show you. Do you want them to be transparent on the other side, or do you not want them to be transparent on the other side? So you can use a, let's see if I actually have the El Alba world here. To be seen on both sides. Yeah. Can I change your color? Holy fuck, why is it so dark? I can't read your name. It's only on the other computer as well. Do I have like can I edit it here? Report Fenrir. Yeah, let's do that, of course. Let's see. No. That's so weird. But it's fine on the other. Okay, so for a mesh to be seen on both sides, you can use a there are a bunch of shaders out there, and you should use, as an example, if you're using let's see if I can actually test this out. We're gonna make a let's just make a create 3D object plane. Where are you? Here. So this, yes, wow, great. We're just gonna do that, you know. We're gonna move it a little bit so it's not stupid. There we go. I rotated it wrong, but it doesn't matter. There we go. We got that going on. Well, can we make it smaller? I just want to be here. And then I can sort of maybe place it inside here, right? Oh, yes, thank you. Wow, it's so easy to read your name. I have to send you a screenshot later. It looks that's so good. Oh my god. Why? Because here on this in this browser is fine, but in OBS it's like, what? Why are you melting into the background? That's so easy. So there are different ways of doing this. So let's see if we can actually do it with the default shader. We're gonna make a material. Are you doing it for the world, or what is it you're doing it for? So material, and let's see. Let's see if it has it here. Occlusion, emission, tiling, offset, UV. Let's see. New material. That's not it. I don't have the Mochi filter, but we could just use VRChat tune standard. Tune standard, right? And does it have? Okay, so here, as an example, hello, Red Zyro. Congrats, Red! Woo! I hope you feel better. Excellent news. But we're not going to get into it. Good job, guys. Good job. Anyway, we can't get into it here, but so you can't see it now. But there's an option in thanks. We are and the results, the percents, like the like it really shows what the people want. But we don't need to get into that. So there's something called culling, and you can turn it off. So what's going to happen is that it's going to show on both sides. So this is a way for you to, if you make a leaf, you can change often in the shader. There can be a culling off option to show front or back or off. If you show off for something that is flat, it's going to apply the shader to both sides. So you're going to be able to see the leaf from both sides. So that's one way of doing it, and that's gonna be with the mobile, the Toon standard, the official one from VRChat, the latest one. But you can do this with Mochi shaders. You can do this with Graphlit. So there's a lot of shaders you can use. You can do this with Poyomi as well. I don't have Poyomi installed because I'm not gonna use that in this project. Poyomi isn't really made for worlds, and that's why I'm not gonna bother with that. And neither is the Toon standard, but it works fine. It's an optimized shader. So you just change it here. Why is it's not working? What about grass? What kind of physics would I make? I have no idea, Corgi. You have to Google. I don't know. That's also a very big question. I don't know. I don't think you should actually add that to your world because that's very unoptimized and it's going to use a lot of CPU resources in the end anyway. Unless you can just Google for a grass shader, a VRChat, check out Gumroad, check out Booth, find something that you like, try it out. This should work, Fenrir. This is the VRChat mobile Toon standard. Yeah. So the tools, the standard. If you go into VRChat here, there's a few ones here, and the ones in mobile. The new one, the one that is good, is the Toon standard. You can also use Toon standard outline if you want an outline, but the outline only shows for PC users. And for Quest users, it won't show anything. But the Toon standard, this shader is excellent. You can get this super optimized, and you can get great results with this one on avatars. And they can look like a bit like Lil Toon, except they don't have all the features, but it can look really good. And it's very lightweight and very good. You can definitely get a long way with this one for if you want to. And you know it's always going to work in VRChat because this is the official one, which is pretty cool. I should definitely take a look at using this one for my dancing avatar. I have no idea, Corey. I don't know anything about that. You have to Google. So that should work. But you can also check out Mochi shaders. I haven't myself. Mochi shaders. I can send you a link. These are very popular. Let's see. Fenry. These are popular for world. And then we also have graph lit VRChat. This is a shader that I've used a little bit now, and it's great. Holy shit! This has some pre-built ones, but you might want to check that out too. So when you're making worlds, there are no limitations on the shaders compared to avatars. There we go. I'm gonna go back to Blender. And there's another. I've read up a little bit on this, so you can when you make. I now I feel safe. I'm gonna wait a little bit for that, but it's a place that I wanted to visit, but we have to wait a little bit and see what happens now because, yeah, you know. So there are different ways of making leaves, Fenrir, and I read a little bit about this. I haven't really gone into it myself. One way is to have a transparent, transparent material, and then use that. Right? I'm not sure which way you are doing it, and then using the transparency of the texture to make leaves. Apparently, this is extreme. It's not extreme, but this is not optimized. I'm not gonna use that method. Instead, I'm gonna use every leaf will be a mesh, because we're gonna make a giant imagine that this is a leaf. This is not good looking, but it's gonna be something like this instead, right? Right. Hello, Shiv. How you doing? Congrats.
Hi, Iazo 3.
So imagine that it would be more like this. This would be a leaf. And if it's a mesh, then it's more optimized. And then you just show both sides like this. And I want to do vertex paint and then just have a nice shader on the tree. And then it's going to be even better because then you don't even have to use... Yeah, I get it, guys. I saw the results and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, we're not going to get into it because against the TOS, but it's been 16 years of that guy. That's not normal. That's not normal. And he's not going to let go. It's not going to be easy though. You're going to have a fight still. But yeah, good job. It really shows people what people want. I thought it would be rigged like it's always been. I don't know how you made it, but that's cool. Good job, guys. And we in the rest of Europe, we are feeling more safe and hopefully this is gonna, because it's been so hard with the parliament and all of that shit to get things going through because of how it works with the veto and shit. Very cool. Very cool. And hopefully you can be as gay as you want. We're hoping for that. That's interesting. So we kind of have that now. I want to see here. I want to bring that in. Hello, cat. Oh my God. What are you? Cass. Hello. Finally, I can be what you want. You have to wait a little bit, though. Yeah, Peter said you can love web. That's great. You need to. It's so stupid. The other guy. Now you can be gay, guys. I hope it's gonna be so good for you. Hello, Cass. So Cass is the cute white kitty. I showed you the project earlier, and I told you that I will be making another green cat. So let me see if I can show you how they look like. You know what we could do? We could actually go here. Do we have any photos? of you. It's only pictures of myself. There we go. That's me and Nyanko. Me and Cass. It's a cute photo. So, yeah, they're using this model, right? So this is the one we're gonna turn into a little fanboy thing. I absolutely, I was so surprised about this. The eye is a sphere. This is unusual, and that's gonna make it pretty cool. So, but I haven't really taken a look at the topology and stuff yet. But in general, very cute Avi. And this is Kash. Always cute. Always doing the blah, 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 blah stuff. Very cute. Man, I spent like 1 hour not doing anything. I'm just talking. Wow. Making no progress. This is great. Yeah. I'm not afraid to share my art.
Finally,
maybe.
we can be who we are. 3, I can live peacefully.
What?
Finally. 3, that's so much. And
Finally.
I'm not afraid to share my art,
finally.
my videos. 3, hug me all guys.
It's not 2 ends in finally. It's just one. It's 2. It's 1 end in finally, not 2, guys. It's gonna be finally. Oh man. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be good. It's a happy day. Thank you so much for the follow, Cass. Hopefully oh, good to know. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna be finally. I hope that you know, things will be different for you, and I hope that this is a trend, because right now, you know, I think we need to be thinking about people, and we have to be friendly to each other. We can't do all of that fucking bullshit, you know. Then Corgi, you're not doing it right, because I googled and I had great results, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I have made this. I couldn't have made this without actually looking at the videos. So you're doing something wrong. It sounds like a you problem. I'm sorry. Yes, it's big gay. But yeah, it has the, let's see if I can show you. Can we open the mouth? Do we have the blend shape? Smile. Can we open? There we go. It's very cute. It has so many teeth. So much going on in here. And it's apparently a pretty old model, so I'm surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna close this and check it out later. So you're gonna see me do that this week too. But first, I just want this one to kind of work. I'm gonna do a thing in the Unity project. We're gonna take all of the old mountains and make them into, place them on oh, this the rock. We're gonna make a new empty, create empty, and we're gonna call this mountain. And that way I can move all of them. I should be able to hide them. Like that. I think. Yeah, that's good. Then I can import the other mountains and see how it looks like. Well, let's move this up, down, all the way down actually. Gonna move. So this is usually how I do this. I need to replace my ideas. So for those that don't know, so this is a world I'm working on for a group I'm in called El Alba. I'm the sort of, I guess, creative director. I ended up being the director or something, like the person that is organizing the whole thing. And it's a work in progress right now. We're very early on. Now we're setting up roles and sort of organizing how to work on this. Or I am mostly right now. and I'm trying to. We aren't. It's only me right now. There's a 3D modeler, but I'm trying to sort of plan it and make it easier for others to join, and also on different skill levels. So as an example, we need like, I know that we're gonna need pillars, and creating a pillar is something that I could do, but it's also something that somebody that is more of a beginner could do, because it's not a hard project. It could be, it's one of those things that you could make something that is extremely advanced, like with normal maps and shit like that, or you can be someone that is new and actually makes a pillar. So I think with that, could be I also try to sort of rank everything in the planning based on skill level, because otherwise it's gonna be like, there are some things that I don't feel like I want to do, right? Can we go in? There we go. Like, why would I? That's why I'm doing this thing with a bigger thing, trying to get the shape right, because it's needed. Let's see if anything sticks up in the. That's fine for now. Yeah. Very cool. What the fuck did I do? There's gonna be a hole here as well. I might as well see if I can actually add that. I know. Yeah, let's do it like this. This is gonna be ugly as hell. Actually, let's bring out the arc. And then I can use that as an example. Can I hide? Oh. Gonna do this. Just gonna remove a little bit here. This is gonna be so ugly, but we don't care. And hopefully I can check out Crazy World soon. Not gonna do that on stream. Hopefully. All right. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a short stream today because I have my event, cozy event at 7, and that's in. Is that like 2 hours? Yeah, it's in 2 hours, and I need to end 1 hour before, because it takes a while to set everything up. And then I also want to go to the store to buy some soda. They have discount on like this Easter sort of soda, and Easter's over, so might as well buy that. It's fine. There we go. So now I can actually just hide that, and then we're gonna be able to go into the mountain, sort of. Then we can still go in. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if they're gonna release any new, for the Switch too. They haven't released any like Zelda or anything. I think they should definitely do that. Hopefully. It's never gonna happen, guys. So this is basically what I'm gonna do later, is that I'm gonna mask the mountain sort of out with geometry. So right now here it's like it's very flat, so it's gonna be more like this is gonna be one plane. It's not gonna be in planes. Every like floor and stuff like levels will be um, a cube, a box, and because then you get both sides, which you need. It's also easier to set up lighting with emission and stuff. Also, this one should probably have a hole, I would guess. I'm gonna just make a hole here. I think that would be good. This is just temporary though. Yeah. You can probably mark you sharp. So then it's a bit more flowy. I'm just gonna do this for now. Oh. Okay, we're gonna take a look inside here. Gonna bring that up actually. A little thing there. So then we have like the hole, and it's kind of good that you can see this probably move out a little bit, but that you can't directly see that you can go through there because there's like a different route. It's better to go this way first. So. Pretty good. Let's do walk navigation. I think I'm gonna be the one that makes the tree. I feel like if I let anyone else do it, it might not be the way I want it. Okay, I think this is fine for now. And then you go up. Where do you end up? You end up here. Okay, so that's like here. We're gonna make a hole. We're gonna take another arc like that. Just gonna duplicate that. Let's bring it up. Whoa. There we go. The arcs I could probably make pretty easy as well. Can we not do that? Can we just set origin to geometry? There we go. Let's see, where do we go up? I mean, this has to be like more. You have to shape that a little bit, so it's a bit too big. Here we go. Gonna sculpt this in that. There we go. Got some mountains going on. Now I'm just gonna check the Discord a little bit. I'm still waiting for the update that they're gonna. They're hacking the PlayStation VR 2, and I have that one. And I'm just waiting for them to do the crack. Today I got like the strings, the ceiling mount thingy to use headset with cable. I had to check if people are still. Are you guys still doing that? I'm curious. No, that's good. Man, that was cool. I have to check something. I can close this one. The vacuum mocha pot. It's so silly. Oh, there's someone in there. I think he's probably this person. They're still sleeping. Oh no, you're alone in my world. No. Okay, there we go. That's where you get up. So I think we should probably still sculpt it a bit more. It doesn't need to be that big, but it's too cramped here. So I need to change that later. But if you fuck this up too much, congrats. There we go. Just gonna do this for now. And sculpt mode. Meow. Why am I doing it like this when I can do that? I'm so stupid when it comes to... I kind of like to just click one at a time. It's satisfying, so I do that. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Get down. Why? There we go. Why are we only 3 different ones? Is it because we're using the wrong... Okay, we need to do that. That's the reason. Okay. There we go, that's better. Okay. This looks like shit, but we don't care now. The point is that we're going to be able to go up. And I don't need to change anything here. Then we have the arc. Also need to make it so you can get up on that still. So there's gonna be like we're gonna be able to walk like this and then go up. There are some things though about this. Oh, I actually figured something out. No, I did. Okay, so this is how we fix the occlusion. You can walk up here and then it enables it over there. Yeah, that's gonna work. Holy shit. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Vroom. Vroom, vroom. 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 This is messy. I'm gonna see if I had time to fix this a little bit. And then you can go here. You can go down. The most important part is that I can sort of get the mountains. I think it would be nice to move the crystal a bit, but I'm gonna do it like this. And the bar is supposed to be part of the mountain, but we're not doing that right now. Down here, I need to add. This is what I'm gonna do that before I make a test. So it's gonna have the sort of walls here. Actually, we don't need to do that, but we should definitely close this one up a little bit. Let's see where we at. Oh, we need to do this one. That's so much geometry. I'm not even gonna answer. You're trolling. That's fine. Is this gonna be able to? Okay, so that's already okay. That's fine. Let's see if I can make this one a bit nicer. I'm gonna make a like a cube here. Actually, we can make yeah. So we're just gonna make a. Let's see. See if I added all the mount. Yes, there we go. And this is gonna be a new collection. No, gonna make a new collection, and this is just gonna call remove later. It's just gonna be temporary, remove later. There we go. And I'm gonna make add a queue. We're actually gonna make a cube. And just move. Why was it over there? Okay, we're just gonna move it here. And sort of make it like that, I think. So I can clean this up a little bit. And it's gonna make a hole here. And a hole here. Bring that up. Make it a bit like that. So I can kind of just make this better. And then I can remove that. Then we kind of build around this to remove a bunch of shit. And this is gonna be waterfall blocker. We add a solidify to this. Make it a bit thicker. There we go. And then I can sort of. It's a bit better. So I can kind of do that for now. Like that. We go there. And we can move this to temporary. Remove later. It's going to be waterfall. 2. I need to add that too. No, I don't need to add it now. Okay, let's see if we can sort of clean this up a little bit. So it's easier to see what's going down here. Edges. Oh my god. Vertices. There we go. Can I just do that? Faces. Oh, there we go. So now it's going to be easier to see. It's going to just do that. Then we're just going to mask that out. Let's see. And here. Oh man, I'm selecting the wrong thing. There we go. It looks like shit for now, but we fix later. Can we just do that? It doesn't matter if you have a bunch of shit floating around at this point. We just do that. There we go. So now at least I can sort of close this up a little bit. So it's easier to preview how it's going to feel like. Oh, there we go. And then I can, and this doesn't matter. It's not going to be seen for now. Then I need to like after I've done all of this, I have to find a good sort of structure for a mountain, like how to do the size. I'm definitely going to look at something we're listening to right now. I'm going to look at Zelda and how they do it, because in Breath of the Wild, there's so many mountains and it just works. That game just works on the poor hardware. So there has to be good ways to make nice looking mountains without, adding huge textures and shit. It has to be like repeated. So for that, definitely like a repeated texture or something with some kind of ambient occlusion map. I don't know. Been talking to Crazyx about that. Let's bring this up. Actually, the sculpt. Sculpt. There we go. Now it's a bit more clean. But I'm gonna make this a bit thicker. Move it around a little bit. Like that. I'm gonna actually subdivide it a little bit. Another one here. Sort of make it. There we go. It's gonna be like this for now. Not awesome, but it's okay. The mountains will add a sense of scale, especially like here. So when you log in and when you join, and they're all the way up there, that's gonna add the sense of the scale and also how big the tree is, because you're gonna see the. Thank you. I'm gonna save. You're gonna see the mountain, and then in relation to the mountain, the other objects will make them feel smaller, bigger. We went to a world in world hopping. It was kind of fun, but it was like a Sprigatito. I don't know what it's called. The evolution of Sprigatito was lying down, huge, absolutely huge. And on their finger, they had like a little airplane just balancing on their finger. That made them look like so much bigger, because you could see the plane, and you think about, oh, how big is an airplane? It's pretty big. And then since it's so small on the finger, and then the character became so much bigger. So that's, if I would add like, that's the tree later on, the sucker tree is going to look so big, because it's the mountains are big. So you have to kind of, that's why you need to test in VR, because there's something called, like in art, when you paint, we often think about if something is monumental. I'm not sure exactly if this is correct translation, but when you say it in Swedish in art, it's like if something is monumental, like it's big. Not everything can feel monumental, but if you would like go to the Statue of Liberty, right? You look at that, and it's monument, but it's monumental. It's so big. It looks good big, but some things don't look good big. Like if you, so some things work like that, and some things don't. So I'm gonna copy Crazyx. Hello. I'm just gonna make a new waterfall mesh cube. We're gonna bring it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it smart. We're gonna do it like this. Cursor selected, and then do mesh cube. Are you still doing that? Why are you up there? Okay, whatever. You bring you down. That's fine. How's the? Sorry, I didn't get to animate the trapdoor. What are you talking about? You shouldn't do any animations for the test. Have you post? You shouldn't, dude. You should stop saying sorry. You shouldn't add any. It shouldn't be ready. It's not finished. It's. You even added textures to the grass and stuff. You didn't need to do that. No. I'm gonna take a look at it later and have some input. But I'm probably gonna do that later tonight. At the second time when I go VR. So first I'm gonna have cozy hangout, and then at 7, and then later I go on VR again, and then I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna send you some notes. You have to practice this. You have to get out of yeah. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to be not afraid of showing things that aren't finished. And I that's perfectly fine. But you have to be able to do it. I know you can. Cube, floor, temp. I mean, Q, waterfall, floor, temp. We're gonna do that. It's gonna look good though. Yeah. But you should also send it to Walt. Maybe Walt can take a look. And especially Kendall, you know. But if you send it to Kendall, be sure to say that if you don't want others to see it, like, then be sure to tell Kendall that they don't share it with others, because I think Kendall just likes to share stuff with everyone. Oh yeah. So that's how it is now. There we go. I'm gonna make a material for the unfinished blocks. So that's gonna be a new material that's gonna be called unfinished. It's gonna be temporary items, objects. And for this one, can we get that? What is that temporary? What is this? Missing texture. Half-Life. Can I get that? Missing download. It's just I can make that myself, but whatever. We keep it like this. So this will be we're just gonna do purple on this. We can do reddish. There we go. We don't want any roughness like that. So it's gonna be purple, and we're gonna do that for this as well. Temporary objects. I think that's fine. Gonna bring that. This is just to hide this for a little bit, so it looks easier to see. There we go. Yeah, we bring that out a little bit. There we go. Yes. And then you can go in there and then go out of there. All right, so temporary remove later. We want the mountains. You're gonna be first here. We're gonna remove the first import. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna be right back. Just toilet. Oh, be right back. I have water. It is water time. I'm gonna drink some water. Mm-mm. Mm. There we go. Okay, so I want to try to bring in the mountains into Unity. Can you rename more than one? Rename multiple. Hello there, Howdy Hop. How you doing? Render. You can batch rename in the outliner. Edit batch rename. Control 12. Selected. Find replace. Mountain. Oh my god, mountain. What happened? How does this work? Mountain 1. It doesn't understand. Okay. Oh. Set name. Suffix mountain 1. Landscape. Okay, so you do F12 new mountain 1. There we go. Okay, that's good. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. Mountain set name and prefix maybe. Hey, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. We can't do it like that. Mountain. I'm just gonna do mountain set name. Okay. I am feeling a bit dizzy today, so hopefully. Why is my gone? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, we're gonna call it temporary mountain. Temporary mountain. There we go. And then we're gonna export them together with the these. So we're gonna do that. And this is gonna suck, but this is so much topology, but we don't care. We're gonna go in here. And we're gonna go temporary create new folder. My mind is gone today about 2 or 3 and super stressful workday. I'm feeling similar. Yesterday I was working. You know, it's crazy amount of work. And then I was hanging out and working. I just died. I usually, when I want to sleep, I usually have to kind of wait a little bit, but I couldn't stay up. Also, it's getting warm. I'm gonna see if I can ask my family if they can help me get a air condition. It's gonna be too warm this summer if I'm gonna be here. We're gonna name this temporary meshes. We need to organize this better. But I am feeling a bit dizzy. I think I know why, and it might be that I need to get a little bit of sugar in me, so I'm gonna buy maybe some chocolate or something. I've noticed this. I don't know. A little bit of chocolate maybe, or like a fruit maybe. And there we go. There we go. So we're gonna make a new mountain. It's gonna be old mountains. Gonna make a new empty, and this one is gonna be called so this is the temporary one. Let's see. We're gonna make a new. I'm just gonna place it here. It's gonna be. That's the empty. I'm gonna change the name of that to new mountains. I'm just gonna place it here. Boop. And then I can hide the old ones. And that didn't work at all. Okay, I see. Is it the wrong? Oh, I need to. Okay, probably need to do this. Let's see. I need to do all transforms probably. FBX didn't help at all. New mountains. What kind of? Okay, why are you doing that? Is it pivot? I think you set origin to geometry. That could be it. Oh, this one should be called mountains. Temporary mountains. There we go. Made. And then I can remove that one. New mountains. Okay, it's not doing great. Is it the FPX exporter model? Export FPX. Selected objects. Apply transform maybe. If I only export, try with apply scaling set to. It's already enabled. It's it's I have this one and then it's FPX all. Yeah, it's my. I have like a preset. Let's export just one thing and see if it gets the location right because I thought I figured that out. Let's just do this thing. Test. Then it does it, but if I select all of them, it doesn't work. That has to be like. What could that be? That has to be some kind of location, like how it exports. So I'm selecting all of the meshes, right? Like that. And then I want to export that. And it doesn't. Should I geometry to or convert to? What if I apply all transforms? Yeah, I'm shaving. Hello, Rat Gang. Maybe the other exporter is better. Export faster FBX. Let's see. could it be? We do them. Missing paths. FBX all. Apply transform. Nothing here. Armature, nothing there. Selected objects, include textures. Custom properties, skip time, metadata. Let's see what this is. If this works. That one works. Okay, so the other FBX exporter works. That's interesting. Note. That's weird. So the other FBX exporter might be better for this then. It's good to know. How you doing, Percy? Hey, Percy, I have a question for you, dude. Let's see. Percival, Robin, Kofi. Do you don't have any? Do you have any? Are you open for emo stickers? It's going pretty good. Oh, fuck my life. There we go. It's Percy. I was thinking it's time. It is time soon for more emotes. Maybe at the end of the month. It would be summery ones. It would be sippy drink. Maybe ice cream. Stuff like that, I think. And we'll see. I do have also, I'd be delighted. Yeah, I can't do it right now. I have to wait until the end of the month, sadly. Unless I ask my sister, but yeah, so hopefully at the end of the month you open. It would be emotes. For those that don't know, Percy is a very nice artist, and they made some. Those are going. That's cool. And I'm thinking for summer, it's getting into summer territory. I want something that feels a bit more summery. So maybe 3 emotes with summer theme. There's a lot of emotes and stuff coming up. I did it last year too, so I think that would be cool. Maybe watermelon. No, I want maybe ice cream. Sort of, you have the really good summery look in general, like sunglasses or something chill, and then maybe yeah, it's fun, right? And you're so good at it, so yeah. If you want to, you could send me some references of the things you made that is more summery, because I know you made some cool summery stuff. Also, you need to update these. You made so many more things than this. You need to add some cool stuff here. You need to add some of your emotes. Oh, by the way, do you have VGen? You know VGen. I'm so bad at keeping things. I don't. You want? I think I have a code for invite. Let's see. Because I recently became verified. Let me see. It's much better. You know what? Yeah, it's the most popular one. It's much better because they have such a good system. And you're gonna get your stuff. It depends. If you do that, just a warning, you're gonna get a lot of work. I promise you. So if you want that, if you want money, then yes. But if you feel like you don't want that kind of pressure, then don't get VGen. You're gonna get seen with your stuff. You're gonna get seen on VGen, definitely. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna send you a code and you get it, okay? Because I have that. I think you should. Where is it? There we go. I'm just gonna send it to you. I think you would be perfect for for Percy. And there we go. Do I have you on Discord? Percival Robin. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna hide that because that's a unique one. There we go. And you go to VGen, and then you add your shit, info and stuff. Yeah, you have to set it up. Trust me, this is a good platform because you're gonna see it even has like a Trello for like the queues and even if you would like, as an example, if you would imagine that someone would be like, oh, I really want a PNG tuber, but they sending the most advanced shit ever, and you're like, if I'm gonna make this, it's gonna take double the amount of time to make this character, and then you can reply like for the request. You reply with, oh, I can do it, but for 50% more or something, and then they will accept it, yes or no, and it's all built into the system, which is why it's so good. So definitely check it out. So that's why I like it. Okay, we need a better temporary material here. Mountain tiling rock. Maybe. No, we're just gonna make. We're gonna you know what? We're gonna export this. It has a this temporary mesh. Yeah, we don't care about errors. It's broken as hell. Materials. We're gonna extract the material here, and just place it here for now. And the mountain and this one, we could. No, this is actually. I can show you. I don't have it overlaid here now, but it's for a. I'm making a world for, you see the this over here. This is El Alba. This is a group that I'm in that I really enjoy. I don't know. I really like this group. There's a bunch of friends in that. It's a trilingual VRChat group. Thank you so much for the follow, Glenn. But they want to have a home world for the group, and I'm working on that. It's a group project, so it's very big, and I'm just sort of making the core of it right now and blocking it out. So that's what I'm working on, and it's gonna be a cafe here, cozy area, spawn point. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. See if this actually works. So it's very early, very early. Did this one not work at all? Is this gonna work? Oh, okay, we need an arc. I need to export that as well. We're gonna hide this for now. We're gonna remove that actually, and then move some stuff into. I see that I want to sculpt this a little bit. So that's basically what I'm doing, and right now it's just testing phase. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. And also, I want to say something to you, but every time I raid your, I mean, I've been I don't really watch a lot of stream, but I watch your stream a little bit sometimes because I don't have time to watch Twitch, and I can see that when I saw you, met you first, you have improved so much. Honestly, you're so much better at your art. It looks much more clean. It's you're doing great on that part, to be honest. I don't know if you thought about it yourself, but you have. So we're gonna move this to temporary remove later. Yeah, definitely. I see that. You're doing good. Yeah, I always feel a bit bad because like everyone else that is a streamer, they send the Twitch recap. They're like, oh, I watched this person for like 1 million hours, and I'm like, oh, my top viewers is like either a cat cam or like IRL bike like bicycle streamer. That's what I check. Shade a lot. Thanks streaming. Yeah, definitely. And you're doing so good. It's nice to see. I also think I want that thing. Is this like I moved that up, so we're gonna move that to temporary as well. We're gonna do that. Yeah. And I don't know if you remember, but when you saw me, I was either playing games or doing 2D art. So we all did different things. It's a really good hobby to get into again. Extra time to make something. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same thing for you, but if I would like work on something off stream, I don't get as much done. It's for some fucking reason. But when I stream, I feel like I have something that I need to do, and it just becomes easier. It's kind of counter. It shouldn't be that way, but it can. Oh, this fucking thing remembers the FPXL. That's cool. Yeah. Everybody focus. Yeah, it does. Even though if we are unfocused, so I don't know. Let's see. Did I export this as temporary? This one we can remove. And we're gonna do that. And it didn't work at all. It is broken again. Why doesn't it work now? I fixed it. Is it because of that? It can't be. Faster FBX. I did that. FBX all. Apply all transforms. Temporary mountains. What the fuck? Is it because it's overwriting the old FBX? Is that it? And it remembers it? No. Why? What the hell? What did I do different this time? What am I doing different? Selected objects. FBX all. Apply transforms, geometry, all of that shit. Nothing weird going on. Scale. Everything worked earlier. New mountains. What the hell? Yeah, it's when I reset the origin and then. So what I did is that I set the origin to geometry on all of them. I don't know why this works. I do that and then apply all transforms. Then it works. Yeah. It must be an issue with multiple measures thing. Let's see if this is this won't understand that one, so we're gonna remove that. Oh man, Cass, you too good. We need to. I have no idea, Cass. You're the professional here. We're gonna just temporary meshes here. Why does it have so many other objects now? Double-sided material. That's awesome. Mountain. We're gonna change the color of that. Yeah, and we're gonna change that to, I don't know, tune. Let's do tune standard, and then do wow. We do realistic soft, and didn't I have like a fun texture here? Materials. This one, tiling rock. I think I have like a material tiling texture. There we go. Just place it on there. There we go. We got a mountain going on. It's so dark though. Can we? Wow, flat. A realistic, very soft. Maybe. I think I want it to be a bit more bright. Maybe we can do. It's a bit dark. Let's play. Oh, I don't want to end stream, by the way, but I have to soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna be too late. And I need to eat food and all that. So it's a bit of a short stream today. Yeah, it looks like shit, but at least now we can see the mountain. It's gonna be interesting to test in VR. Let's see if I can walk around everywhere. Wow. Thank you, Thank you for the. Could fix that a little bit. Thank you for the follow. Maybe it look cool. I think it looks interesting now with the. I'm working on the core of the world first. I want that to feel good. I got an advice for doing that. So you can kind of walk around and what the fuck is this? Oh, did I move it all the way? Okay. Well, why did I do it like that? Oh my god. It's fine. It's a bit scrungly now, but that's how it's gonna be. Let's see if I can go through here. That's all we need. I'm gonna add the sort of cloud floor thing as well. Okay, I would like to fix this, but this is how it is. It is gonna be crazy bad for a little bit. Okay, I can see through the mountain. Okay, we don't want that. So on this one, I'm gonna add. Let's see. On this temporary materials. Wait a minute. Temporary on the mountain. We're gonna do off on that, so we can actually go inside. Then we're gonna see the inside of the mountain, which just doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. And then I also want to. Wow. Yeah, I want to export this thing. Cloudflare. It doesn't make much sense, maybe, but at least I can sort of. We can get an idea of how. So the idea is that this is going to be like a floating mountain in the clouds. And we're going to have a shader and it's going to be laggy as fuck. But there are many solutions of doing that. It could also be a mesh and or water. We don't know yet. So trying that first. So we're going to export this. Export. Test. Sauce. Yes, it could be sauce. Temporary cloud floor. And let's just export it and see if it actually works. Like this. Did it work properly? Yeah, he did add something to it. That's pretty cool. Okay. And we also gonna remove that and we're gonna. So this is how it looks like with the new mountains. It looks like this, right? And then with the old ones, it looked like this. So with the new ones, it's more of a. It adds something, I think. Anyway, we're gonna change the color of this. Oh wow! No! I wanted that one. There we go. The Animal Crossing. I feel like I'm an Animal Crossing character today. So, you're gonna make a temporary. I'm gonna copy this. We're just gonna do that. Cloud floor. Remove the texture. That. It's gonna do that. And we're gonna do realistic, very soft. Actually, we can do tune band like that. Maybe 3 even. No. 2 tune 2 band. And then we can have like a bit of a bluish tone. think. Something like that. And then we can have no. I'm gonna do it like realistic, very soft maybe. Then I could do it like that. Shadow minimum brightness. Like that. Specular. Should I add a little bit of specular? You can't bake this one either, but no. Rim lighting, no. So at least it kind of looks like maybe clouds. It's not looking too bad actually. It's interesting. I guess you could have a... What the fuck? Don't tell me this is gonna work. No. So you could maybe have a... so if you have like this sort of shape, and then you have a mesh under, and then you have one above that is sort of moving a little bit. It doesn't... You can have a shader that is sort of shape like effect like that. Then it might look a bit like clouds without, I guess, not using that much resources. But yeah, so this is kind of the idea, sort of. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna upload this and test it out later. I would like the mountains to be more, like less brown. Yeah, I mean, this is just a test. But I guess with the correct shader, you could make it. You could maybe even have some kind of like if you would have like some, not the panosphere, but use some kind of scrolling effect with the texture maybe, or like you could sort of emulate some kind of clouds, and because this shit that has to work on Quest as well, you know. We also need to do occlusion. Like this, I think there's gonna be like straight through the. Like I'm gonna probably make it so when you're up on this, you can't see behind you, but you will be able to go up like that, and then it's gonna enable it. And also, halfway through here is gonna hide. That was the idea, at least. Like when you're here, it's gonna hide the other side of the map. So I'm thinking maybe just cut straight through like that to... parallax is gonna make people a bit sick because it's so big. Honestly, you know what I would do here? I would tell you Genki, you're gonna make the clouds with, because they expert at the Poyomi shit. They could definitely make something cute with like glitter or something that they like, to be honest. Gonna put them to work. He's very good with the Poyomi shader. But Poyomi might not be good. No. It has to be good. Yeah, this actually kind of looks okay. I'm just gonna upload this. We're gonna the world, let's see, main camera. It's so messy, but at least I made a little bit of progress now. We're gonna detach this and make a new one. Show control panel. Here we go. And we're gonna make take a new photo like that. Capturing scene. Like that. Capture. What should I call this one? Let's see what the others are called. I made different revisions. Kitsune's parallax is pretty cool when you have clothing and stuff like that. That's pretty cool though. But I've noticed that I tried to make like a starry sky inside of a room with the Poyomi shader and have parallax on that. the motion sickness was intense. So that's why people don't do that. But you can have stars and stuff that are static. Let's see. My worlds. Revision 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be L. What did I do now? I don't know. We're gonna do L Alba World Rev Vision 4. Adding starting to clean up the world and working on the core itself. I think this one I won't update over and over. El Alba World cleanup core phase. Let's call it that for now. Gameplay technical and accessibility question all blend into one. Yeah, I perceive this is a lot to think about. I can show you guys a little bit while it's uploading. So here, is Percy sending me something? No worries. There we go. Movies. Is it movie night? No, it's not. Pursuit of happiness. So this is kind of how I set it up for the group. It's like a gallery like this. Right now, it's only like we need a cloud a solution for the clouds. We need to have some kind of tiling floor and stuff. That's stuff that you can think about, and then maybe people in the group can find assets. I'm showing this. This is a close little group, but I'm showing this anyway, so because it's important to show. And like we need pillars, so I'm asking. This is something that 3D models can do, but if you are, it's also a good project for beginner. And then you can make you need a couple of pillars that are easy to place in the world. It's good if I don't have to do that because I can work on the bigger stuff. Like we need a spawn crystal, and I'm looking at Aderites from Final Fantasy 14. They might be good. Tables and chairs, they're all out there. I'm just telling someone to try to find that. So we have like an asset hunter role instead. So finding cool assets is probably better than to to start to model chairs from scratch when there are so many good ones out there. And I think that's good. So this is kind of the first thing I did now. And then also I've been sort of making a little overview, starting to break down each area in their own module, so it's easier to work on. Like you're going to work on the bar, you're going to work on the spawn point, you're going to work in the hangout. So people kind of understand that. This is a work in progress, but that's how I've been organizing it now. Collages and ID boards are a smart way to work. Sometimes visual hints are easy to commute versus trying all of it. Yeah, it is. Collages and ID boards are very cool, but it's not for everyone. I've noticed that I work like that. I like make collage and mood boards and all that. Some people, when they see a mood board, they can't really comprehend and see the whole thing, idea of it. So you have to. Everyone is different how they visualize stuff. So some people don't even visualize. But you have to be good at like simple explanations. But so this is what I've been doing now. Hopefully I'm doing something right. I'm not sure, but I'm doing my best. But yeah. Anyway, I know there's so many people here enjoying the stream, but I have to eat. And for those that are on VRChat, in about an hour, I have a little hangout in VR with my group, and it's cozy. It's Lazy Monday. We don't do much. It's 2 hours. I'm gonna open an instance. We're not gonna do much. Bon appetit. Yes, thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. And food time. Yes. You're so French, Percy. I need to get a really French emote from you, like something that makes me like. No, that's bad. Like French art. You know, I am an artist. You could make French artists. stripy shirt, the brush, the hat. That could be cute. I need a new painter. Anyway, I'm gonna see if we can raid someone. Can make a bird mustard one. Is it okay? Is it like cultural appropriation, or is it? I don't know. I mean, if you make it, it's okay, but I mean, it would be pretty cute. But let's see what we got here. I would like to raid a 3D artist if we have. Dude, that's cute. Oh my god. Yeah, it's full time, you know, all that. So let's see. Are you making 3D, Cookie? You are making 3D. Where's this? Very, very, very pretty. There we go. We could. Nadar, are you making 3D? I don't even know who makes 3D anymore. Are you making 3D? I need more. I need to make it like a list of 3D artists, to be honest. That's not 3D. Is this 3D? That's not 3D. Whatever. I'm gonna maybe this one. We're gonna. I mean, this looks pretty good. High quality.
Working on it.
It's 127 though. That's a lot of them.
I could do a lot better. I think if somebody was
not wanna rave Freddy. It's you know what? We're gonna rate Koke. So Koke is 3D artist. They're small artists, but they make some really interesting stuff. They make some really interesting stuff. They're unique. So I'll rate them. So if you want to watch another 3D artist, he's a bit crazy, but he makes some interesting stuff. He's also very good at Varudo and VTuber stuff. And Cass. Oh, it's so gay. I have armbands like that. I should send you a photo. I have custom art Pride armbands. A friend makes them for me. Raid it's Kuke. Kuke is pretty cool. They make a lot of stuff. So we're gonna raid them, and I will be back tomorrow. And thank you for so many hanging out. I will be back tomorrow with a longer stream, and it's gonna be later. And we're gonna continue with this. I also have some other stuff. I need to fix my face tracking for the dog. And tomorrow is gonna be like 4-hour stream or something. But today I need to go. So it's time for food. Have a nice one. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.
A little bit of ham. I had soups for dinner with a ton of like. Oh my god! Holy flip! So how was the stream? A short stream over there. What the flip? This is too much. I'm gonna stress. I'm gonna explode. How are you doing, Mr. Green Cat?